Hey guys, this is Common Folk Gaming, uh, back with another deck profile. This is my Dogmatika deck profile. Um, I went to the release event and picked up a lot of these cards. They were selling most of the commons and some of the supers and stuff for like $4 for $1 because nobody thought the Dogmatika support, at least through ritual stuff, was going to be any good. I just went to a case tournament literally last weekend, and I topped with it. This is my profile. It's some of the staple cards. You can swap them out for other stuff, and this deck is a little bit more pricey, um, depending on the rarities that you get. I'm also playing a small invoked engine just to kind of accelerate some stuff. I bought gold rares of most of the invoked stuff, so it'd be a little bit cheaper. But here it is. For the ritual monsters, I play 2 of the Albazoa, and I play 2 of the Relic. The Relic is a pre-prep target, and the Albazoa is what you're gonna be wanting to go for. And Relic just gives you really good protection. I play the 1 Fleur for the non-targeting negate. I play double Maximus, and you can't play it without 3 of the Ecclesia. Because it's a ritual deck, you can't go wrong playing 3 of the Diviner. You can pull the Diviners out. I have. I originally played this deck without Diviners. You can play Manjus, Senjus, whatever you want to for budget options. I have 2 Alice to the Invokes and 2 Invocations. That's my small invoked package. 2 Calamities and 2 Macabres. This is amazing for sending stuff for you older Yu-Gi-Oh players. Necros Kaleidoscope. It sends a extra deck monster equal to the level that you need for the ritual summon of a monster from your hand. Macabre will summon a ritual monster from the graveyard or from your hand by tributing or banishing extra deck monsters from your graveyard. Really good card that came out in that set. Dogmatic Matrix. Super good. Generally gets you the ritual monster and the ritual spell. You can also add a Dogmatica card if they control something. So you can add your like Ecclesia, or Ecclesia can even add this in reverse. Triple Nadir Servant. Super good. There's a reason why it's been limited on like Master Duel and stuff like that. It's free pops, free searches, free draws, +2 if you have Garuda. Pre-preps of rights, it's a +2. It's literally activate, draw 2. Because I built mine to be a go second deck, I main deck 3 evenly. And I main deck 3 of the triple tactics. Can't play Yu-Gi-Oh without call by, and the 1 schism. I will explain the schism momentarily. For the side deck. Currently, I have 3 Ash, 1 Fleur, 3 Baldrake, 3 Secret Village of the Spellcasters, 3 Magical Meltdowns, and 1 Terraforming. The extra deck's a little strange because you don't really use it per se. You mostly just send it for cost. For the invoked engine, you have your Almirage into Secure Gardna into your Mechabuzz. For the OTK potential, you always want to have at least 1 Purgatrio. Purgatrio is fantastic for OTK. A lot of people underrate Purgatrio just because it gains attack for all the cards your opponents control, and then because you're doing invoke, you also add back the Alistair, you dump the Alistair, it generally gets to above 4k, and it can attack all of your opponent's monsters with piercing. So for your discards, 2 Heralds to add back either the ritual or the the ritual monster or the ritual spells. 1 Titanic Clad to search Dogmatika cards or special summon them. We're running double Entis. It's really nice because the Diviner or the Herald can send Entis or Herald of the Arclight if you want. For my Shadals, I'm running double Window, 1 Construct, 1 App Cologne, and for the Nadir, the 1 Garuda. This card, I just got it. I've only used it in that last tournament, and it's honestly, I don't know if it was really worth it, but it's nice to get the +2 off of Nadir Servant. So, how does Shadal Schism work? So what happens is, let's say, since most of these cards send cards from your extra deck to the graveyard, let's say you activate Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant says, send a monster from your extra deck to the graveyard and then add a Dogmatika card. So you can normally send your Garuda if you want to just draw a card, or you can send App Cologne, and then you can add whatever you want. We're going to add Ecclesia. Now, granted, this is much better if you have some sort of a discard. It doesn't matter what it is. So Nadir sends App Cologne. Nadir adds Ecclesia. The App Cologne is going to trigger once it hits the graveyard, saying you could search a Shadal card. You're going to search Schism, and then you discard a card. Doesn't matter. You are going to use your Ecclesia generally to go into whatever combos you need for ritualing. The Titanic Clad is generally what you're going to send for stuff. There are other dark monsters, obviously, you can use, but Titanic Clad is generally what ends up in the grave somewhere along the combo. You generally send it off of your Maximus, which is why we run 2. But you're going to set the Schism, and then on the opponent's turn, you're going to activate your Schism, and you're going to banish Titanic Clad and App Cologne to summon Winda on their turn. And then Winda's going to send a monster non-targeting, and you're going to get your Winda out for a Winda lock on their turn. That's pretty much how the deck works. That's my profile. That's what I find works best for me. This is a very consistent going second deck. I find going first isn't terrible, provided that you open either Ecclesia, the Alistair Engine, or Diviner. I've dabbled in a couple different things with like the Diviner and Baldrake. Like you normal summon your Diviner, you send Herald. Herald gets you a search, so a normal summon. You're going to send the Herald. Herald gets you a search for, say, Zoa. And then you would Baldrake banish the Herald. And then you have 2 6s. And then you synchro into, I can't think of the synchro 12. Anyways, there's a synchro 12. If you set a spell trap card, it special summons a monster from the extra deck, and I was using it to summon Crystal Wing. That's not currently in this profile because I like going second with this deck, and that's kind of a little bit slower. It's more of a go first kind of option, but play whatever you would like. The Bestials aren't bad to play, especially the cheap ones, and Baldrake also has a fantastic effect that if your opponent tries to special summon a Ritual Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link monster, you contribute another light or dark monster to destroy it or banish it. So, I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, please say so in the comments. Like, subscribe. Feel free to ask whatever you want. I'm more than willing to answer your questions. Have a good day.